What am I?
Originally. Well, I assume you're a cisgendered.
I'm not a cis anything, mate.
If I may assume.
I'm not a cis anything.
Well,
I'm just a man.
Well, no, but you're a cisgendered man.
No, I'm not a cisgendered anything.
But hang on.
What does cis mean?
Well, that means that you were born the way that you identify
No,
now.
I'm just born a man.
But someone who transitions.
Why are you
to be a
insisting
man-
on calling me something I'm not?
Well, you can refer to yourself as just a man if you like, but
Most people identify as male or female, man or woman.
that's right. The vast majority of people. But that doesn't mean that there aren't other people who identify differently.
There are
lots
100
of other
different
identities.
genders on this BBC list, apparently. Right? One of them is two-spirit person, polygender, pangender, neutroids, intergender.
I have to
gender
say,
non-conforming.
Do you know what they mean?
I have no idea what they mean, and I'm part.
Right. Well,
I'm
luckily we have the
supposedly
world
part of
expert here.
community.
What is any of this?
Look, I can't. Don't ask me to list off.
What's a
all
two-spirit
100.
person?
I think that's someone who identifies with their native background into their gender.
Do you not?
The public broadcaster paid for by us with the license fee is now instructing children there are 100 genders they can identify as. You have come to defend it and you don't know what half of these are.
But hang on, Piers. Ignorance isn't a defence.
You're the ignorant one and you're the one defending it.
Well, Piers, you're the one that doesn't know what it is as well, of course.
I'm about to tell you.
Do you know what?
Aporogender is a fairly new word stemming from the Greek apor, meaning separate. Aporogender is an umbrella term meaning a gender separate from male, female, and anything in between, while still having a very strong and specific gendered feeling. That latter part is key, then distinguishing it from agender.
Is this how
which
they're
somebody
explaining it to
who are-
children?
By the way, can you explain that to me? What does that mean?
Well, that means that someone identifies differently to you, and that's what is at the
No,
heart
no,
of
no.
this.
Can you explain what
That's just a
aporogender
personality,
is,
isn't
which is
it?
one of the 100 genders that kids now have to be? What is it?
Well, hang on. It's not it's not university challenge.
I've just told you what it is. In other words, three things. You're male or female, or you identify as something else, right?
But there are
what we
lots of
don't do
something
is have
else's,
these
that's the
100
thing.
ridiculous terms that even you, the world expert on gender, has no idea what any of them are.
And I consider
right?
myself to be an expert to experience on transition.
And you've never heard of half
I
of
don't have a
these.
clue.
I mean, I feel a bit like Diane Abbott being tested on all these details here. I'm not saying that I can know
actually, you
all
sound a bit like Diane Abbott because she never knows what she's talking about either.
But-
so this is my point. You're not on charge of your brief,
I
Benjamin.
don't know
I'm
how
not-
we switched to having a go at Diane Abbott in this conversation.
Well, actually, I think the truth is that kids identify in different ways. And the real thing that we should be focused on here
What's the
is-
job of a parent and a school teacher with a child? do you
It's to
think?
make them feel comfortable in who they are.
Or
And
to
do you know
offer
what?
them, or
Here's-
Benjamin, let me throw you something at you. Having been a parent of 4 kids, and I'm not using that as a stick against you, right? I just happen to have had 4 kids. And I believe the job of a parent is actually to navigate them through life, which is difficult,
Yeah.
but actually to keep things relatively
Yeah.
simple.